Hi, it's your wedding week. We're so excited to be working with you and want to make sure you're feeling fully confident in how to operate your camcorder over your weekend. So let's get into it. First things first, how to turn on your camcorder. So all you need to do is simply open up the camcorder. You can hear that it just turned on and the screen will be all ready to go. You don't need to mess with any settings or anything. All you simply need to do is start recording. So here is the record button on the back of the camera. You click that to start. You can see that up here it just turned red with the record. And then when you want to stop recording, you'll press the button again and you can see standby in green is back on screen. One thing to note, sometimes when your camera is open for too long, the camcorder will shut off to try to preserve battery. So you may see the screen go dark and see the camera lens close, but no need to worry. All you need to do is simply close the camera and open it back up again and it will turn right back on and be back in the same settings as it was before. So in terms of understanding your battery, where it's at, and how to interchange it, first you'll open up your screen. In the top right corner, you will see how much battery is left. There's about 2.5 hours per each battery that we provide in your pack. So when you can see that your battery is getting a little low, simply all you need to do is change it out in the back. So this is the battery pack here. All you do is you see this little slidey thing here, you press that down and slide the battery out just like that. And then when you're putting back in a new battery, you need to make sure that the arrow is facing up with how you'll slide it in. And you simply, there's a few things to make sure it connects. So just put it about halfway up, slide it up, and then you can hear that click and make sure that it's level across here so that it's all secure to go. And that's the only thing you need to know about the batteries throughout the weekend. If you do end up running and using all the extra batteries we provide you, this right here is simply where you will plug in the charger. So it is right below the record button. And then another thing to note when people are recording with your camcorder, this is the mic. So try to avoid putting your fingers over it or touching it because that may affect the sound as you're capturing video. And then if you do want to throughout the weekend, you can use the zoom in and out feature here at the top, which allows you to zoom in and out while recording. Just note that you should do it at a slow pace so that it still focuses in on what you're zooming in on. If you're interested in playback mode, I'll quickly show how to do that, but you don't need to worry about playing back anything throughout your weekend because we'll just take all your footage and organize it afterwards. So if you are wanting to watch those back, there is a playback button here that you simply press and you can hear that the camera swapped. And you can see here on the screen, you would just press into this to click on the video clips you've captured and you can play them and delete them if you please. If you've been recording a lot throughout your weekend and are just wanting to check in with how much footage you've captured and if you're worried about running out of space, all you need to do is open up the camera and in the upper right corner there you'll see it says 8 hours. It's over 8 hours is how it starts with the counter. So that will just continue to go. But there also is the battery level in the top corner. So just make sure you're looking at the number below the battery number, and that's for an accurate depiction of how much memory you have left on your card. We can't wait to see everything you capture over your weekend, and we hope you have the best time. If you do run into any issues, please email or call us so we can help you solve them right away.